Bernard.
Gabe, I see how much you pay attention to
Bernard,
this
real
camera
quick,
here.
sorry.
I can see the focus in your eyes.
What did you think
What does it
about
mean to have
Saturday's
something
fight,
like
this
Hip-Hop
past Saturday, Canelo's performance against Caleb Plant?
What
happened?
Canelo's performance against Caleb Plant.
It was great. It was great. It was great. It was great.
Yeah. How good was it? His best career best performance in terms of his opponent? Like how do you?
No, it wasn't his best. He had to figure things out. Plant showed some good heart, some good determination, and he did a couple of little florid moves. And Canelo had problems with certain things of angles. And I think a lot of people, a lot of fighters would be looking at that because they're seeing that it worked on a positive side for Plank until he couldn't maintain it, and that was it.
Yeah.
But I think when you look at a fighter that is Canelo, and then you look at the guy Plank and you say to yourself, how did he last so long? You see certain things he was doing, and Canelo had to make adjustments to it. You got other opponents in that weight division, or even champions in that weight division. It's going to look at that last fight and it's going to take some lessons from that and see where Canelo had his problems at and try to manifest it. I don't know if it's Jamal Charlo. I don't know if it's anybody else in that weight division that he's planning on fighting that's going to look at that and can do that as far as ability to be able to withstand the pressure and withstand anything else. But I think that Canelo did what I expect him to do. Seek and destroy.
Yeah, one of the guys that they want to see him in there with is David Benavidez. He fights on Saturday, but in your mind, who gives him the best challenge out there? Does he have to move up in weight?
Canelo don't have no competition right now.
He has no competition.
No.
Should he just move up to 175 and try his luck there? It looks like he's doing pretty good.
With who?
I don't know. There's a lot of guys. There's Berta Biev, there's Sudo Ramirez, who you guys promote. There's Bivol. They all hold world titles. Do you think they're any kind of challenge for him?
Yeah, heavyweight.
Hey, you gotta go to heavyweight. Who at heavyweight? Usyk? Fury?
Yeah, you gotta be a heavyweight.
Gotta be a heavyweight.
Gotta be a heavyweight.
Yeah.
Gotta be. I'd like to see him fight the guy that beat Joshua.
That's Alexander Usyk.
That'd be a perfect fight.
Yeah.
And
can Canelo go 12 with him? Can he, or do you think it'll be a thing
he's
where?
not a big heavyweight.
Yeah, he's not.
Come on, man. That'd be the first time. I mean, I think that'd be awesome for Canelo to take on that guy.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna fight a heavyweight out of the three, that's the one to fight.
Alexander Usyk. Yeah.
Is that fair for Canelo to have to move up to like 175 heavyweight? I mean, just because he's so dominant.
And nothing is unfair when they're gonna pay you 40+ million. No, it ain't unfair.
Yeah. How good is Canelo right now? I know you said there's no competition, but people are putting him as even as high as the number one fighter in the history of Mexican boxing. Would you agree with that, or where do you stand in terms of that list?
I got Chavez Senior.
Chavez?
Yeah, Chavez. I just think in his era, that's why I don't like when you start saying in boxing history, you're talking all the way back. I'll say in the last 20 years. The last 15 years. I think the time that Canelo's representing he's the best and the greatest of that time. And then when he's done, they would match then that era up with the next era, the past era, and then he will be measured about his era when the next generation comes.
Yeah.
So I don't like getting into like he's the best setter ever. Nah, I don't do that with basketball. I don't do that with football, sports. I don't do that with boxing because it's unfair to take 30 years, 15 years, 20, and sort of say that if he do this, he'd be the best that ever done it. Nah, it's too many great things was done before us, before Canelo. So I think he's on the way of a fast track of building a legacy and a conversation that will never be forgotten or guided that didn't happen. That ain't gonna happen, but I think that best of this era, definitely.
I think it's safe to say the best fighter to ever beat Father Time was you, though. I think, you know, I mean, you could say Archie Moore, maybe.
Yeah, Archie Moore. Archie Moore was beat Father Time. George Foreman beat Father Time for a while, even though he took off for 5-6 years and he came back. But he's still undefeated, and that is Father Time. Canelo fight right now. Canelo best fights right now is the heavyweight. I like him go up to heavyweight and fight the smallest heavyweight out of there.